Hi everyone, welcome to this week's live card reading. We are in the new moon, so we had a new moon a few days ago, so the shifting of the energy, we're in that building phase. So have you taken the time to set your intentions for this cycle? It doesn't have to be a great big long list. For me, this cycle is I've decided to focus on my happiness. So for me, that's about noticing what does happiness look like for me, feel like for me, when do I feel happy, and I'm really looking at, because we can often be saying, oh, I just want to feel happy, but often we don't notice what is that for us, and what are those things in our life. So that's what I'm focusing on this cycle. Of course, I'm about to get on a plane and go to the other side of the world, and spending 24/7 for just over 2 weeks with my daughter, which is wonderful, and my granddaughter, which is also amazing, the busy little thing that she is, tottering around like a little penguin. So cute. And of course, just see my other two granddaughters and my son and daughter-in-law and her family. I haven't met them in person before. I've been catching up on Duolingo, though a few words is all I've got. I'll be relying on the translations of my son and daughter-in-law. So happiness for me, I have for a long time had a bucket list of swimming in the Mediterranean. So I did that 45 years ago. So I'm imagining that's going to be happiness for me, but there's going to be lots of happiness, and I really want to savor all of those moments. So what is your focus this cycle? It doesn't have to be a great big long list of to-dos. Hi Vicky, nice to see you. All right, let's get on and pull an overall card. So while I'm on that, of course I won't be here live for a couple of weeks. I'll certainly let you know when I'm back on deck. So the overall card, which actually plays into what I was just talking about, it's hunger. So hunger, what has you howling at the moon, or what has you stirred up with passion? What is it that you're really passionate about right now? And we can be overall passionate about lots of things, and it can change from time to time. There can be something that might come up in your world or in your space, your environment, that you feel very passionate about. It could be protecting a piece of land or whatever that might look like for you. So what is your hunger at the moment? What is your desire? What is your heart and soul desiring? And can you allow more of that into your life, and direct, channel your energy towards that? Listening to ourselves and our souls on a daily, more than daily basis, connecting in. I've shared with you before that in my morning practice I ask, what does my soul want from me today? And this morning what came up for me was safety. I want to feel safe. So it is a big thing to be going on. Well, for some people it might not be such a big thing. For me it is a big thing. I haven't flown long haul for a very long time, so whatever that is for you, what's your hunger, what's your passion, what's being stirred up in you at the moment? And of course, if you're listening to the recording, what is that for you? What's the passion? What's got you stirred up? What's got you alive at the moment? And can you take some steps towards that, honouring that more in your life? Alrighty, we've got Vicky here at the moment, so I will do a quick refresh in a moment, but let's do a card for Vicky, and then we'll see who else is here. Alrighty. Which one is it? They're both wanting to jump. I'm just going to ask for clarity on that, Vicky, because I always... There we go. We got the clarity. Once I asked to simplify, this is about purity, about thoughts. What are you focusing on? What's going around and around in that beautiful mind of yours? Are you focusing on the what ifs? Are you focusing on any element of negativity or worry? And can you, when you catch yourself, can you, change that loop to what you desire? What is the outcome that you would like? And it's very easy for us to attach to worry and what if this happened and what if that. And of course, a lot of those things don't ever come to pass. And if they do, we deal with them at the time. We spend a lot of our energy on, past things, forward things, and the gift is to stay right here in the present moment. So I trust that you understand what has not been serving you in your thought process, and to really, and it looks like it could be the past, given that, noticing that little figure here in the back, she's facing away from you. So if there's something from your past, I know before the dark of the moon, this past cycle, I had a lot of things coming up, a lot of dreams coming in of past situations, and I was able to release those in the dark of the moon. So what could you be letting go of, and give yourself the space to do that. All right, let me do a refresh here and see who else is with us. Okay, let me just jump up here. Oh wow, here we go. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we got Vicky. Hey Renata, nice to see you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And yes, of course, you can have a card. Good morning, Tina. I am well, thank you. Oh, yay! Good for you. I feel like lots of sunshine just came out when I read that. So that's beautiful, Tina. I'll get to you in a minute. Hey, Lisa. Nice to see you, Lisa Tinson. So lovely to see you. Hey, Shailene. How are you doing? Okay, keep on going. Beautiful. All right, we'll stay there for now. So let's go. We've done Vicky. Let's go to Renata. Never rush the cards. You allow them to get where they need to get. They give us the message that is meant for you today, and there it is, Renata. We've got blossoming, something you've been working on, something that you've been working on for a while. In the background, I'm hearing in the background, you've been working away at something in the background, and it's blossoming. You can see the flowers coming, the beauty of it coming into fruition. Keep that energy focused on that which you desire, which is driving your passion, that's motivating you in this direction. Keep that single pointer. You can see it's like a laser energy coming out of her beautiful violin there, playing to that beautiful music, keeping the energy stream going there, because it's all blossoming and all coming up roses is what they're saying. So I hope that serves you. Oh, that sounds wonderful. All right, Tina. This feels like a really positive move for you, Tina. Again, reminder from what I said at the beginning, focusing our thoughts on the outcome that we want, not from a, oh, please, I hope I get it. And I'm hearing myself say this because I'm still waiting to hear whether we've been granted an upgrade. So instead of going, please, 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 I give thanks for, I'm so grateful to receive this perfect job for me, where I'll be happy and appreciated and valued for the beautiful skills that I bring and the new ones that I will learn. That sounds nice. So that you've got that expansive energy, not that kind of, more desperate energy. We want to keep that expansion open. I feel good things around this. I feel a beautiful new beginning around this for you, Tina. So let's just see what the cards actually say. That was a reading before the reading. The masculine is about, not overdoing it, doing it when you're inspired. So our masculine energy is our doing, is our single-pointed focus. So the single-pointed focus here is on the outcome that you desire. It's about how you want to feel in your new role, how you want to feel valued, you want to feel safe, you want to feel respected, you want to feel that it's safe for you to be you. You're valued for you being yourself. You don't have to jump through hoops and be anybody you're not. Be open to learning new things, and that's wonderful. When we take on new roles, we get to learn new things, which is great. And reminding ourselves that we give self space to learn those things. Don't think you've got to know everything straight away. So that masculine energy, use that empowered masculine energy to take the steps forward and really, know that you can provide for yourself and that you can do a really great job of it. Not perfect, great. Nice. I love it. I love that for you. Please let us know. Looking forward to hearing beautiful outcomes. Alrighty. We are with Lisa. Lots of angels around you, Lisa. You're doing beautiful work. And the cards are jumping. Okay, let's see. Protection. There you go. I just mentioned that. The angels are there protecting you, guiding you, supporting you. And when you are holding space for others and, connecting into the other realms and other dimensions, it's really important that we've got really strong practices that we, set up prior to connecting, and also after we have finished working in the session or in the group or whatever it is. I'm smiling because I've had this, and maybe you've had this experience too, where people think because you're a psychic medium that you are always on, and that people can feel a bit vulnerable, like if you're just having dinner with them or something, when they learn that that's part of who you are, that suddenly you're looking to, you're bringing everything through and you're making all this. And it's like, if you're not paying me, and I say this as a joke, if you're not paying me, I'm not doing it. So just to make it lighthearted, but realizing that we're not always on, and we couldn't possibly be always on. That's not to say, we're not. As empaths, we pick up other people's energies, and sometimes we can see a person. Of course, we can sense something about them, but it's important that we take good care of our own energy, and that's what this reading is about for you. Ensuring that you're cleansing afterwards, putting up your protection around yourself in your practices, and then making sure that you're clearing that at the end, and giving yourself time when you're moving energy through. You really need to allow yourself enough rest time as well. Okay, beautiful. Shailene. And then I'll do another refresh to see who else is here. There we go. We've got balance. So this is a balance between the doing and not doing, the light and shadow, the on and the off, the night and day, the sweet, the salty. It's like bringing this balance. That's where we want to ideally spend most of our time, is in this, in this middle area, the balance point. Now, we often, things happen in our lives and we can be tipped this way and we can be tipped that way, but bringing balance. So if you've had a big period of exerting a lot, then you will need a balancing period of a lot more quietness. And, you know, heading into the winter season, that's a natural hibernation time. So whatever that is for you in your life, and I do sense that you've been busy doing things, so therefore some quietness and trusting the process. Spring will come and things will blossom, and trusting that process. Oh, I hope that serves you. All right, let's do a refresh. See what's happening. Okay. Thanks, Kim. It's Vicky saying, thanks, that makes sense. Have a wonderful trip. Thank you, my love. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Brooke. Hello, Kim. Could I have a card, please? Yes, yes, yes. You can. Doing beautiful work out there. Tina says, love that. That's great. Renata's saying, thank you. Tina's saying, thanks, Kim. That's great. Seems like I'm on track for new things. Yay, yay, yay. How beautiful. All right. Hi, Lisa Turner. Nice to see you. Can I have a card? Absolutely. Lisa Tinson. Yes, that's so true. They do think that at times. Yes, I know. And Charlene saying makes perfect sense. Alrighty, Brooke. What have we got coming up for you? There we go. Power. Let's feel into this a little bit. Okay. So what's coming through in this, it feels like you're in your power when you're doing the work that you love, and it's not that you don't love all that you do, but you're more in your power in that. It shows in the photos, it shows in everything that you do, that you're open-hearted, you are on your purpose path, you are being the best version of yourself, just doing what you love and really supporting other people. It's really just such a flowing energy for you. So knowing that and trusting that, and knowing that there's ebbs and flows with that, just like there is in the ocean, there is in our breath. We breathe in, we breathe out. So it's not always busy. There'll be times when, I haven't had any clients book in this week, and I know that's the universe supporting me because I've got so many things on the list to tick. Well, they're pretty much ticked now, a few more things. So go with the ebbs and the flows. So let's go over to where you feel like you drop your power a little bit. And I'm feeling like this is your other role. So just paying attention to that and allowing yourself to not make yourself wrong about that. There's nothing that you need to change. It's more just a noticing for you and a curiosity around, that's interesting, how I feel when I'm doing the weddings and, the ceremony. I mean, this is sacred work, and you bring such a depth of sacredness to it, so it feels so empowering and so beautiful. And then this other side to your career is also important, but it's not as soul nourishing. So what have you got to do to take good care of yourself in that? And the two are, they're there and supporting you, but it's about, it's like making sure that your energy's not being drained because you don't feel like you're in your power. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. Let me know if it doesn't, if you need more clarity. Lisa. There it is. Assessing. feels like you get this card a lot, but it's assessing again. Now, you've got another little human in your life, and we need to make adjustments whenever there's another shift in the lineage, in the energy line. We need to just make some adjustments around that. We don't just try to, add on. What else has to shift so that you can allow this grandma part of you to blossom? And it takes a little time to get used to that. So making those assessments of, is everything that I am doing and putting energy into, is it still serving? Again, coming into the winter season. We've talked about this many times, but you're being prompted to have a look at that again. Alrighty. Excuse me. Look at the beautiful new grandma cup that my granddaughter purchased me. Well, her mummy helped her. Alrighty. Shailene makes those. Have a wonderful trip and stay safe. Thank you so much. I love these blessings. I will take them all with me. Alrighty. Is there anybody that I've missed? I think I've covered off on everybody this morning. Wanted to make sure that we have everybody. All right. So the next couple of weeks, as I said, I won't be online. So, if you've got your own deck, why don't you pull yourself a card on a Tuesday and, see what guidance is coming through. Make sure that you have plenty of rest and nourishment, slowing down a little, because we are, we've come off the summer and we're in autumn. Pay attention to the trees. They're letting go of or preparing to let go of their leaves, the ones that are deciduous. There's changes that are occurring there. What changes do we need to make? Sending you loads and loads of love. Look out for the photos. I will be posting when I can, and I look forward to connecting with all of you. And of course, my booking platforms are open for when I'm back, and I look forward to connecting again then. Lots of love, everybody. Bye for now.